Hi y'all. So I was just trying to upload some stuff and I noticed it was going really difficultly. So let me show you here. Let's see. It should upload in the background. Let's see if it works.
Hi all, this is Daisycakes, and it's late. It's about midnight 30, and I'm going to record this. I like to work at night sometimes when it's hot outside, and this
Okay.
is the centennial celebration.
It seems to be working. I just had to export it in 1080p, 60 frames per second, export. Watch how slowly it's starting to export. First it has to make sure that there's enough room for it, and then it exports it. Okay, so you can see that it is being a nut. Alright, so that means that there's something wrong with the modem. It usually does allow me to mess with some of these things. Now, we don't know what the fuck is the matter with these people, but we know that something crooked is going on with my stuff, and that is our main concern right now. So if you go down here, they're here, let's see. So somewhere in here, something happened that made it start uploading very badly. Isn't that crazy? You know, I myself, just so you know, have never registered for, uploaded, or downloaded anything bad on the internet. So let's see. Okay. There's supposed to be a save button here, but that father-in-law guy, he goes through and he tries to remove some of the coding from the web pages so that they don't seem to quite show all their buttons. So let's see. I don't know what the hell's the matter with people. Remember, removing privacy protections from people is not necessarily someone's job for sure. Okay. Seems like someone has reset the router while I was sleeping, which seems kind of crazy. I don't really know how to tell them to not do that if they don't know how not to do that themselves. Remember, this is my private router for my apartment. It doesn't have anything to do with anybody else, and anyone official would have their own stuff and not be using my stuff. So this is just flat out federal crimes happening right now. And that's the thing that upsets me the most. I can't reduce my beacon, even though I live here and it's a studio apartment, to anything bigger than 40, which seems suspect sometimes. It's supposed to log back on by itself. Okay. Being an ass. It's waiting for the WPS because it doesn't want me to turn it off, and they're writing me right now really badly. It's just so crazy. I don't know who pays their electric bill, but they should do some oversight checking into these people for sure. Because this is very strange. Okay. I noticed no one has changed my password. I made that before I went to sleep. Just because it's easier to see if someone's like, oh no, really? Oh my god. How strange. How weird. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I just thought of something unrelated completely. It made me realize something else. I'm just having a great day today. It's supposed to let me change the password, but it fights me because it doesn't want to let go of that WPS thing. Isn't that weird? So funny. I wonder what is wrong with them. Okay, so you can see here that the routing is like crazy. It's obviously going through someone's personal router, everything I do, which is really upsetting because I don't need to be supervised or vigilated at this time. So there's that. Let's check on the Filmora and see how it's doing. No, it doesn't usually turn off. So it's probably exporting to something. I don't think it exported. Let's check and see. Remember, I could have exported off of the stalker's computer too. Nope, doesn't look like it. There's a whole Filmora folder somewhere. Let's see. Nope. Like, no. Somewhere in here. Exports. I haven't even gotten to check the router yet. I don't even know what normal export mode is. That's strange. What does it even mean? I'm not sure, y'all. Does that sound like a threat to you? I'm not really paying attention. All these people are so crazy. Okay, so then you go up here. Hopefully there isn't. Now there shouldn't be anything to change about the modem, so it's not usually a bad thing to check your modem. But because I had to reset it 25 times yesterday, I'm thinking maybe there will be. Let's see. See, we don't want them to set up some kind of chain where everything I upload to my Dropbox, they upload to their thing, or everything I've saved on my device, they upload to some other place. There is something the matter with these people. We don't know what their problem is with me working and earning a living and doing things, but it's just as easy to talk about them and go through these things with you all as it is to go through them by myself. So you get to watch. If they didn't give me anything to go through, then I would be talking about something entirely different with Snowman and doing other things. The whole time, someone's brightening the heck out of me. Okay, am I the other device? This is what I don't understand. Who are they showing this dialogue to? Me or someone else? Them? Me. So yes, I would like to be... I am logged in from another device. There can only be one device logged in at a time. If I log in from this device, the other device will be logged out. Well, yes, because that sounds crazy. The hell is the matter with these people? But I could be the other device too. I don't know. It's hard to tell with this thing because it doesn't always it updates, but you notice there's like a little lag time. So I'm not really sure if it's me that's already logged on and I'm logging myself off as I log back in, or if it's a whole nother device. But it says other device, so interesting. This is what happened last night, and I had to reset it like 25,000 times. Because they try to roll back my passwords in my Google account to previous passwords. So like here, if I go here, there's 2 saved, right? I said do not show touches on screen for me, but I hope the stalker. See, the monitoring person may not be really a good person either. So they may be pressing the eyeball every time I put in a password because they don't seem to understand what the heck they're doing, which is sad. And there shouldn't really be a Dropbox password. Look at that, and they have their own little Hulu account set up on my thing. Whoever's taken, it's just crazy, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with them. Someone's being a nut. So I seem to be, instead of having good keepers like I used to have, I seem to have bad keepers now. And they're crazy. They have mental illness, I should say. And it's very sad. Now you see the little exclamation point next to my internet icon? They're providing me with noise pollution right now. Okay, and if you swipe up on this, it becomes the modem interface, which they evidently are trying to use for themselves because they live so close to me, which is crazy, and yet seems to be true. Okay, now I should export better. Don't know what that means. It's like I'm pretty much always stable. Let's see what it does here. Now, if you check the router, it'll tell you the speed of the internet that I'm experiencing today on Sunday. I told you that the weekend guy is sometimes an ass, and I don't know why, but it's starting at 7 o'clock on Friday, especially Saturday nights and all day Sunday. He makes it very difficult to get anything done whatsoever, which we don't know why he does that. You can tell that it's kind of a problem. I have not agreed to date anybody here. I think that they think their lives would be easier if I would hook up with someone and attach myself to a man. However, this is not the way I wish to be treated in my daily life at home, so you can imagine my dislike of doing that right now. Okay, it doesn't even say a speed. That's not good news. Let's see. So see, it is uploading okay right now, but it is downloading. Interesting. I think we're trying to get it to download from Filmora, so it should really be a little faster than that. That should be off. Hopefully that's me. Reduce it to one device to try to keep that guy from messing with me, but we don't really know what the hell's the matter with him right now. Very sad. But at least you can tell when someone's typing in those weird passwords. I always say, like, get off my equipment, or please don't use this band, or stop hacking my devices, when it's the band that I have turned off. You see? I hope it's turned off. It should be turned off. Oh, no, it's not turned off yet. So someone has turned on my 2.4G band. Now, why they do that, I don't know. They seem to be being a butt. Isn't that weird? I guess they want you to see that I say stuff like that, because this is always unchecked, the 2.4 gigahertz. So it always has some kind of weird SSID. And they want other people that live here to see that, so that they think badly of me. So they turn it on when I'm sleeping, the hidden band. Because then they can go here to the guest network and get on, and it doesn't have a password because it's usually off. That's sad. But I always say please. No, let's see. This is weird. Like I always say please, y'all. I'm very nice. And then they try to say that makes me unfriendly and not hippie-like, which is upsetting because I'm not unfriendly to pot. I never have been. It's not anything I'm against. It doesn't kill people. I just don't understand why people are being so awful to me here. Hello. Okay. So I have to save it like this for just a second. Because what they did was they saved it like that to embarrass me, but also to get to this. And y'all, if they're on my 2.4 gigahertz network, they are very close to me. Please keep that in mind. But they aren't on it right now, so at least there's that. Begging them at this point. They don't seem to have the self-control that God gives grapefruit. Which is a nightmare. Okay, now I should have some sort of hertz going on here. Let's see. There, that's the diagram we like to see. Let's see here. Should edit. That weird? Usually it says a speed here and not the word operation. I think they're trying to do that Radio Shack thing that they do where they try to seem like they're doing something official when really they're just acting out personal grudges. So here, now it's gone up because I kicked off the guest networks, but it's still very slow. I usually have, I'm not trying to tattle on these people, okay? I have a lot of internet capabilities, and I have exercised all of them to try to understand what they're doing and why it's so throttled and why they're being such asses. And the only thing I can guess is that it's a personal grievance of some sort, because it feels that way to me, and it doesn't seem to make much sense. They seem to feel like their time in Nagadoches is done, and they want me to move so that they can move, and I don't really think my life needs to be changed to them at all, and I want that to stop. So here we go. Okay, now the problem is that I'm not angry with them. I'm being very polite and calm. I'm not raising my voice or acting out, or not throwing garbage over the balcony or screaming in the street. I'm simply sitting here in my apartment on my own router, on my own modem that I purchased, trying to ensure my own internet abilities that aren't kilobytes per second. Now, it doesn't show you here for some reason. It usually does say that you're supposed to choose a speed for your internet. There we go. Okay, auto negotiation. It usually is this one. But that one I don't really have to usually select. Okay. I guess I should use my own DNS if it's being such a butt. No, I don't want to. Because they can emulate Cloudflare too if they're really trying that hard to be a jerk today on Sunday. And like I said, I don't know what's wrong with the weekend guy. I have never offended him directly to my knowledge. And if he was offended with me, he should have enough professionalism to not be directly involved with anything having to do with me whatsoever. And it should have been immediately and not years and years after messing with me for years and years. Just crazy. See where it says interface bring down? Like, that's all the stalker, y'all. And he doesn't have any business doing any of this to me. And I've never seen anyone stalk to this extent where it didn't end in physical injury or death. So that's why I've just thrown everything to the wind and I'm just telling you everything, because I really could end up facing a field somewhere. These guys latched onto me. They want to be the watched instead of the watcher. The watcher is too much work for them. They want the privileges of having parents like I had and a life like I had, and they don't want to give them up. And they literally move to try to follow me, to harass me, to keep those privileges and things for themselves. They wanted to sponge off of me. They latched onto me because my parents were special people, because my mom was vulnerable to blackmail, and they just won't let go. And I don't know why. I've been around special people my whole life, y'all. I have never been treated like this before. And I've never done anything to deserve it. So I'm going to end that now. I'm just trying to export this one video.